Hello, UN. Our names are
Anka.
and Ayaka. We are worried that the level of e-waste from electronics are trashing the environment. Electronics have a lot of toxins and lead, so if this continues on, our world will be full of toxins from e-waste.
Our resource is electronics. People all over the world use electronics to chat with friends, to go on Facebook, to play games, and lots of other things. People want this resource because they want it, need it, or try to fit in.
Electronics use a lot of natural resources to make them. People extract trees and other natural resources and take them to factories. Next, they produce the devices with a lot of energy and toxins so they can make them. Then, the electronics get shipped to stores and people go shopping and buy them. These are designed for the dump.
Last year, on November 21st, 2011, we had 30 servers, 240 MacBook Pro Silver, 100 MacBook White, 450 Mac Minis, 55 iMacs, and in total, that's 875 computers.
Toxins affect ecosystems because the primary producer eats mercury. Then they produce food, energy, and toxins. Other organisms eat bioaccumulated organisms, which spread through the entire food chain. The top of the food chain is the organism that is most affected because it eats bioaccumulated organisms.
We should make electronics that last instead of making them to be designed for the dump. Electronics should be able to last longer than 5 years. It should have a chip that's replaceable so we don't have to throw away the entire device. They should recycle the extra parts of the thrown away electronics and reuse them to make a new device.
Governments and other forms of groups should make electronics that are made to last. They should do this now. We should act now instead of next week, next month, or next year.
Electronics are breaking, so they're practically designed for the dump, so that people will be able to buy a whole new electronic instead of getting a little bit fixed, because only one part changes in a new electronic.
We should only replace a chip in the computer. This will reduce the level of e-waste. The food chain with less toxins will be a lot better for us humans and other organisms.
Replacing the chip and not the whole machine will let the animals in the food web live normal, instead of animals getting killed from the toxins that will be released.
Electronics in general are harmful to people and the environment. Factory workers have 40% of miscarriages, which are more likely to die from blood, brain, and kidney cancer. This is beginning to happen all around the world. This is bad. Plus, they don't even get a lot of salary.
These are some perspectives of people. Devika uses Facebook, email, games, YouTube, and pictures on the computer. And Ayan uses homework, games, YouTube, email, and Facebook on the computer. And Nana uses homework, YouTube, Facebook, Skype, and games on the computer.
We should make a change now. Replacing the chip instead of the whole machine is so much easier. The level of e-waste will decrease if we act now.
The number of computers in the electronics group. The least number of computers we have is 4 computers, and the greatest number of computers we have is 25 computers. The total number of computers we have in our electronics group is 239 computers.
Electronic development is important because every year new designs come up. More waste will come up too. Throughout the years, electronics evolve. The newer the product, the faster it gets disposed.
The electronics that are broken will get sent to the landfill and will get dumped, burned, or recycled, so we should choose greenest products instead.